These lights make my teeth look real white, eh? All right, no more hooking away. Welcome back to another episode of The Good Punts. This is episode number 5, isn't it, Kane?
Yeah, it is.
All right, and you're onto it. You can count.
We're one off the benchmark, mate.
That's right. One off the benchmark. If you get to 6, you're I think you're in the top 95% podcast in the world.
Yeah.
There's a lot that start and do not continue. Should introduce you first. There's a fly.
Did you open your wallet again?
Oh, not that. Nah, I won't say that. I was going to say something. I opened something else. Anyway, we've got Kane on here too. How are you, Kane? You right? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
You good, mate?
How was your weekend?
I'll tell you what, big day in Te Aroha there. Obviously, Zormella getting up. But shout out to the frat club. Put the whole day on. I had about 20,000 beers. It was great. No, great day. Shout out to Mel and that. Took too many runners in the quaddie. Good one, Mel. Jeez.
Hey, we hit it. We hit it.
Yeah. You can't say we didn't. So what's that? 25% strike rate with quaddie so far?
Nah. 33. Remember, Rose Hill got scratched.
Oh yes, got scratched. We wouldn't have got it if we put it back on too. Yeah. So mean weekend, bro. And then obviously the Wires got up a Sunday night, late on Sunday night. So that gave me a bit of a late night because, like I said in the other potty, my adrenaline was high.
So like I saw the video of the missus playing the prank on you. That was a good one.
That's the stitch up. It is a good one. No, I had to give her credit too. I couldn't be mad at her because it was quite funny. She got me a beauty. I was halfway out to the beer fridge and I just heard the elder. Oh my God. I was like, fuck. Sprint back in there and then it's like, oh, you got me. Funny though.
Yeah, real funny.
I'm glad you found it funny. That's good. What about you, bro? How was your weekend? What did you get up to?
Yeah, it's a good day. Went to Rotorua for the brothers' 21st.
Oh, that's right.
Fat feed at Te Puia.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, we go there. Fuck yeah. Buffet hangi. Seafood.
That's right.
Mint.
Yeah, boy. Was that where the 21st was?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. You can even hold
just a bit of a dinner. Just a bit of a dinner.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, just a low-key one. But
oh, man.
Made up for the Roosters losing on the Friday, so...
Roosters, come on, Roosters. I thought
Mate.
They lose and you put a jersey up, you got an extra shirt on, like shit.
Hey, it's big week this week.
Big week.
Even got
big week.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, you've got that too. Fuck it. This is out of control. This is getting out of control, mate.
This is why I'm not on the Kiwi NRL podcast and on this one instead.
Maybe. Maybe. Sweet. Should we kick into it then, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So first cab off the rank. We're gonna hit them. We're gonna do our questions, aren't we?
Yeah, we had a couple last week we didn't jump into.
Yes.
I'll see if anyone else left any. I don't think so.
See if there's any new ones. Oh, because we had Mel on, and we got carried away, so we ran out of time.
Nothing new. So we had a couple last week, which was got a good memory. How we got onto the old horse racing. So I think you want to go first.
Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. I was living with my mate Joel at the time, and he was into it. So basically,
contagious.
It is a bit. Well, you're like, oh, what are you doing there? He goes, oh, you want to do a quaddie? Oh, what's that? And then, since then it's all Joel's fault. But yeah, that's basically it, bro. And then I was just living with him, so that's how every Saturday ended up, bro.
Yeah.
And then you just need a couple of kills to be like, oh yeah, this is
shit, yeah.
This is legit.
You always got those memorable wins there.
Oh yeah, they're the ones that lock it up.
Yeah. For me, it was a bit of a family thing. The old man was into it. I think I was probably that guy in the TAB at 14, not allowed to bet, but filling out my slips and giving them to Dad.
Oh, no way.
So by the time I turned 18, they knew me by first name basis.
Yeah.
Used to catch the old City Road bus. It was punting before I was fucking even driving.
Holy shit, bro. That's crazy. So I actually filled out a couple of slips in the weekend. I haven't done it in a while. It's quite good, going back to that piece of paper where you strike the line through.
Until you get one of them wrong.
Oh, yeah.
The old thing bounces back out.
Yeah, and you're like, race is about to start.
Yeah.
You're scratching in fucking League 2 or whatever.
Well, the worst one's when you're like waiting in line for your slip to go in, and the old man in front of you is fucking reading out his numbers.
Yeah, and he's like, how do you do
a
fixed how do you do a roving banker first four? You're like, oh no. It's like a newbie, eh? It's like that's the worst on Melbourne Cup Day.
Bro.
You got so many amateurs coming in trying to place a bet.
Yeah.
I should start charging people because you sit by the kiosk and people are like, oh shit, how do you use this? Go, for $5 I'll show you.
Sweet. And then our other question was our favourite horse and jockey all time.
Time?
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, it's hard. I think it's like it's similar to like sport players and stuff. Like, depends. Like there's like times, there's like decades or whatever, or times or years.
Yeah.
Where you have favourites. I guess a lot of it comes down to like if they land you some bets too, they can become a bit of a favourite. So, if I'm thinking all time, Winks was out of control. That was wild.
Yeah, I get.
But I think Black Caviar's probably had a bigger influence on me, like her run.
Yep.
It's probably people are going to say like Winks is probably a better horse. But yeah, bro, I think for me it's Black Caviar for sure. It's just at the time, and I'd kind of I've been in racing for a little while, but I'd never seen anything fucking do what it was doing.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Jockey wise, hard to go past J Mac. Just because even when he was young and he started riding, he was just like winning, and then went to Aussie, dominated. And he's just an all-round good cunt. So been on the piss with him a couple of times. He's a champ. But yeah, had a really good run with Lethal Innes for a while when the Raffles Farms colours were just winning everything. More Than Sacred was probably one of my favourite Kiwi horses. That's probably but probably be J Mac and then Lethal Innes for a period there with Raffle Farms. I just love those colours. And if I'm talking now, it's Mick D's probably one of my favourites now. All right, I said a lot. What about you, bro?
Mine's probably, definitely is old Bolgenbar. I don't know if you remember it. It's a bit of a old horse. That might be
before my time.
Yeah, maybe. Even. I think its last race was around 2011. I think it won about 3 Fox Bridges in a row or something.
Oh, wow.
But the reason it just sticks out is because it was my dad's favourite, and raced at Rotorua once, and the trainer after Catherine Wilson, who still sends me happy birthday every year, actually took our name on the back of a ticket and sent me the horse's winning shoe, and still had dirt on it and everything, and a letter like saying like thanks for coming and supporting us and all this stuff.
Wow, that's mad.
Yeah, so she still reaches out and gives me updates. The horse is still alive, actually.
Wow, so that's mad.
Cool. Yeah, so that's always stuck in the mind, I guess.
So back-to-back Fox Bridges, did you say?
I think I won 3 straight.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man.
And then favourite jock, probably Opie Bosson. He's always had that touch. Whenever there's Opie on, you feel pretty confident that you're going to get a good run at least and go close. Yeah. These days, like Billy Pin's probably up there too, but that's a bit biased. But yeah, Opie for sure.
Yeah, with Opie, you just if he gets it out and it doesn't win, then that's just not good enough.
The weird thing about him, like he'd go to Aussie and win these races on Melody Bell and Imperatriz, but he won't take any other rides over there, or he wouldn't get many other rides.
Wouldn't get any. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Which made no sense, eh?
I'm not sure what happened with that. There must be something else going on. It's very weird that he rock up. Like, even though they probably rate themselves over Kiwis, the Aussies, his track record here was outstanding at the time when he was doing that as well.
Yeah. Well, he helped shape Te Akau to who they are, I feel. If Opie wasn't there, yeah.
He also helped make the Karaka Million Night into what it was too.
Oh heck yeah. There's only one.
Yeah, with the boys get paid chant, but like you said, he gives every horse an opportunity.
Yeah.
And even just the style's cool, like when he rides them out.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, OP, shit, I left him out. I mean, there's so many, it's hard to say one, Like, that's a big call.
Yeah.
All right, what was our next
Sweet.
question, man?
That was it. Just a
Oh,
couple.
one question. That's a good question, though.
Yeah, easy questions. So yeah, leave more questions if you're listening because we need them.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really push. I was a bit busy today, so I didn't really push it out as much. But
What a guy! What a guy!
what a guy! No,
It's me or C and K.
I'll just hang up now then. No, I've got a few mates who don't savvy on the Instagram and shit, so I'll message them next. I wonder if I can get Joel to bloody use his phone. Probably not. But he'd be crack up.
Yeah, all day asking questions.
That'll be crack up.
It'll be things like, why do I hit the quaddie and you don't?
I don't even fucking. Yeah, he's one of a kind. All right. What's our next thing, bro? Review last week's.
Yes, let's jump into a bit of a review of what we put out there last week to the listeners.
Yes, I can bring up my.
Racing wise was pretty good.
Yeah.
Footy wise,
we did pretty well. Footy wise was a bit tough.
Yeah. Put up the I can put up a few replays if you want.
Oh yeah, sweet. You're a controller. You've got the control.
See at Te Aroha we had the quaddie up.
Yes. Yep.
And 2 seconds, just share my screen.
Do the magic. Do the magic. There we go.
Bang. Look, they got all my tabs up there too.
Incognito.
So we started in the old race 5. Well, Mal got us on the board with first 5.
First 5. Should have
anchored
anchored.
too.
I mean, we should have Quinella, to be honest, because we
should have.
We both spoke out perfect divvies, and I chucked something else in just in case.
Yeah. Second favourite, I think it was. Good win.
Yep.
Then it went to race 6, where old Velocious came from the tail, I think, eh?
Yeah, from memory, did last.
Did you have Lahasa? Was that the one you tipped?
Yes, yeah, bro, yep.
Yeah.
Ralph Manning, brother.
Which looked like it was going to get up, eh?
I know, I thought it might hold on there for a second.
See, a good win there.
That would have been good. Yeah.
It's a different level. Be a horse to watch now. So it'd be interesting where they take it next because they had that off season. Now it's back winning.
Yep. Straight into a kill.
Yeah.
Looked good, man. And it was fresh up too, wasn't it? So
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Probably can get a bit of an improvement out
of that. I was
a
bit worried at the start. I think it missed the start by a good.
Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, I forgot to say it missed it by quite a bit.
Over a sprint too, 1,100 meters.
And to finish off the way it did, yeah, it's pretty mean, eh?
Yeah. Then went to race 7, old Electron. I think we mentioned it. I said old Jace had tipped it out the week before.
Yes, the week before that was Jace's tip.
Yeah. So got to back the boy and got up. It was a good win too.
Yeah, I think we had Moss and Vader, and then we had Nereus as well.
Yeah, I think we had the trifecta. Which of course we don't take the trifecta, but
no, I went each way on Nereus. That was actually quite a good run, actually.
Yeah, 590 a place. It's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, especially for that horse. That's quite good, man.
And we finished the day off with
a big kill, with a great kill. I had to come back and watch it the next day.
Can you get the audio?
Yep.
Sweet.
Turn it up. Is it on there?
Yeah, it is on.
Oh, here we go.
Hear it?
Nah, it's quite quiet. That's okay. Ish. Be better if we could hear it. Those we don't have to. Obviously in quite a good position here.
Yes, beautiful spot.
Just one off the leader. Who else is there? Yes. An old mate, bloody, I nearly had the Quinella in this with hot salsa. Chucked that in there and it just couldn't hold on to second.
Yeah.
Had 20 times it too. That would have been okay.
I think Monday Melody got up for second, eh?
Yeah, just got over top of it. So once again, the trifecta. I had each way on Wax or Mallory to win and had each way on hot salsa just in case because shout out to Dicko. This is his horse. Even here, up on the stand, it was like couldn't really see anything else kind of taking it on, eh? At this point. And hot salsa here got a real good kick here, and I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm in. I'm in here for this Quinella. Hold on, you prick. Oh. That's why too. Like, what a win though. What a win.
Oh heck yeah.
Also at the end, everyone was celebrating, and I was kind of like, no. 'Cause I was like, trying to get that Quinella kill, eh?
It was
But
interesting, eh? Like $3 all day, and then all of a sudden, like probably 30 minutes before the race, everyone was labeling it the bet of the day, which I was like, shit, where's this come from?
where did that come from, eh?
Yeah, I don't
Because that
know.
was the
Then
hot horse in the end.
yeah, dropped to $1.80. Like
That's mental, eh?
mental. Yeah. To
I mean,
think.
it's probably the ownership group might have something to do with it, but
Oh yeah, definitely. It opened at $2.90 though, and drifted. So
drifted.
you wouldn't think it would come into $1.80 after that.
Oh no, you wouldn't. No, I didn't. I didn't have it starting under $2. Shit, no way.
But
Because
it won
obviously
like
there was a. Oh, you go. Sorry.
it won like $1.20 pot, better than those Pukekohe runners today, paying the same price.
Bro, it won like, yeah, exactly right. It
Mm.
won like it was out of its, it was a grade above, which obviously it is.
Yep.
Dropping down from the Kiwi, wasn't disgraced. So I think it was a great tactic, obviously, to bring it back to like a grade where it should win, and it did. So it won well, so it'd be great for the confidence.
Funny thing is too, so its next target is the Group 3 Easter weekend, I think it is.
Yes, Easter
And the horse
Saturday.
seems to win when I'm not around, so I'm not in Auckland that weekend to get on.
Oh, yeah. I think Mum's got the kids for a couple of nights on Easter, so we're going away fishing. I think
Yeah.
up the Coromandel. So I was like, oh, I could maybe boost straight across,
Yeah.
catch the bloody ferry at Coromandel.
Should go well though, stepping up in distance, the way it ran through the line.
Bro, for sure.
Mm.
Even Monday Melody, how it finished off the race there.
Yeah.
Moving forward, it's be interesting to see where they take it next. You've got any idea, or not really? Hasn't really come up.
Nah, I haven't really heard much. It's been doing that its whole prep, just
That's
running
true.
on.
That is
Yeah.
true. Have they stepped it up over ground at all, or no? They just keep going
Slowly,
the
I
same
think.
distance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
60 kilos though, like to be running on like that, that's impressive.
Yeah.
It's definitely one to keep around because it'll stay on that grade.
Yeah. It can't be far off shit. Obviously, that's why there was a bit of support around it. I'd almost black book it for me. I was thinking when I got a chance to watch it.
Oh, was that an early black book?
Now I'm thinking about it, yeah. Also on hot salsa too, like mate Dick was filthy because it's been kind of, his last prep hasn't been that good, and before that it had been running second, third. So the bro's kind of over it. He's like, it either needs to win or just fucking come last so he can just finish.
Yeah.
And of course it runs well enough to get third, which means John Bell looked very happy down the bottom because he's like, yep, I'm still going to get those trainers' fees. So stay in it, Dicko. You'll get there, mate. But yeah, sorry. Anyway, as you were.
So I just jumped across to Trentham now. So we had race 2, Super Photon. I think we covered it on the potty.
Yes.
Absolutely smacked them from back.
Yeah, bro.
Good horse, one to follow for sure, and it paid a good price as well.
Especially if you got the was it Boys Get Paid, eh? Boys Get Paid one. The
leg up boost, leg up
boost. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know who the leg up is. So I got on
that too. Because what was that? That was quite a.
Yeah, I think it was like $3.50, $4, something like that.
Yeah, so I ended up doing that last minute because there's a bit of an insurance because I can't remember what I actually backed in there.
Yeah. And then race 6, so there's the start of the quaddie. Old Kiwi Skyhawk. Old Dubai's Portiki almost got it.
Bro, a lot of my each way charts is I should have done a place multi and I didn't, but I thought Dubai might have chucked its nose up there for a second, but great run from it.
Would have been mint for the quaddie if it got up.
That would have been outrageous for the quaddie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that last second it ran, it was impressive. So I didn't think it was worth. I don't think it was. It was on well overs in my opinion. And I thought at Trini it would run a good race. So
is it a maiden? Yeah, it is. So it dropped back to maiden class soon. So could be one to follow when it'll be short favourite when it runs a maiden race. It'll be a favourite
when it drops back, but yeah, I thought that was well overs. So it took a little bit of my money and I was rewarded. So that's what I had. That's what I should. What was the Quinella paying? Because remember I took the Bless bet. Ugh. So I Quinella'd it without putting Quinella on. Anyway,
$46.
I shouldn't have asked. So I got the win in the place, and I didn't do a Quinella bet.
Then it's a race 7 old Whitehack.
Yes.
Impressive.
Yeah, impressive, bro. Impressive. For sure.
The run of Whanganui was also one to watch. It was almost near my black booker. Was the audio all good when I pulled that up before? Or nah?
Nah, I couldn't hear any of it on my end, but could you hear it on your end?
Yeah, it was too loud on my end.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure. It should come up if I just have a quick bring it up again, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not hearing it, but that's okay. Is it too loud for you?
I can just turn it down if you don't need the audio.
Yeah. We don't really need it, but if it comes up, it'll be nice, but yeah.
So looking at this part here, so you see Whanganui back second to last here.
Yes, yep.
Then we switch back to the last 400. Here it's back on the rails. He's kind of going for a rails run, whereas Whitehack's already got its momentum.
And it's out.
You kind of see it here. Still, doesn't know what to do.
Crazy, yep.
Here, doesn't know what to do.
Got nothing to do, brings it right out.
Last 200 meters, you watch it just pop up in the camera screen. See here, flying down the outside.
Oh, bro, it's unreal. Yeah, that's unreal. Good spotting.
So I think next time, if that one stays in, similar class, could be a different story. It's running past Whitehack at the end, which is always a good sign too.
Yeah. That was a horror run. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Which was why I was pissed.
if it had to sit on behind something and pulled out and went,
yeah. Whitehack's good horse, so taking nothing away from it, but
100%. Yeah, and that's also part of how it races. Like it had the best opportunity because it was where it was placed. So
yeah. On to race 8. I think we saw a Star of the Future. Old Ladarada. That was a impressive win. Look at that last couple hundred meters.
We got the first 4 in this, with our quaddie picks.
Yeah, I think so.
Hostility, Chahanas, Ladarada.
Just running away from them, eh?
That was too easy, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know why I talked myself out of it, but
it's funny. Like I do the same. Like everyone does it.
Yeah.
You're looking at. I think the value starts to grab your attention, and you're thinking, "Oh, that should win," but this is paying. They shouldn't be paying that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, great.
Their Hostility is also a good one to watch. So we've covered it. I think we covered it before it debuted. Yeah, it was a favourite for the Kiwi.
Yeah.
And they've kept it a cult, so they've obviously got a bit of a, they wanted to achieve some black type, and running like that in the second start.
Oh, bro, second start. That's crazy, really.
Yeah.
And that Tahana, I don't know if that's how you say it. That was a pretty good run too. And Landlock performed pretty well, so
yeah.
First 4, should have done that.
On to that last race. Well, we didn't hit the quaddie, but should have.
Should have.
So we had December here looming up on the outside. Thought it was all over on the turn.
Yeah, I gave it a bit of a shout. I was riding
Mr. Brightside,
Yeah, I was riding it. It's because right here, bro, like you're saying, as it was looming up, we're like, oh, we're in here.
Yeah.
And this thing just
picks up.
Just finds an extra length there.
Drug test that horse because last prep it was all tickle. Now
that does that.
Yeah, it's winning races like this.
December though, that's
one to follow, eh?
One to follow, bro.
Yep.
I don't know if anything's speeding the other thing on that day, but it wasn't outclassed, that's for sure. So close, last leg of that one.
Yeah. We had a couple of Aussie punts too. I think the one thing that did go well for me was labelling Jenny as the lay of the day.
No, I'm leaving now. I'm hanging up.
I just don't think she's, that first race she was primed and ready. The second race kind of
almost set for that first one.
Yeah. Yeah. And also on that, how good was Alabama Lass? The Kiwi getting up.
That was crazy. I had to double check because I had quite a few beers.
Yeah.
I had to go a bit closer to the screen and I was like, shit, it is still Alabama Lass.
I didn't think it'll hold on for a Flemington straight.
That's the main reason why I was worried. I was like, oh, Flemington, shit.
Yeah.
That's interesting, but if it can win there.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We on, son.
It'll be interesting where they take it next.
Yeah. So did he say you heard anything on the grapevine or no?
I haven't heard anything. The Valley, surely the Valley's a target.
Clean up.
Yeah.
There'll be a clean up merchant there.
For sure.
When's the next you reckon it's getting into winter, eh? They might spell it soon, you reckon?
Yeah, we got some autumn racing still, but
That's true. Yeah, it's only just hit autumn really.
I think Aussie
Maybe, but
racing's
yeah,
kind of
impressive. So cool. Good to see.
for sure.
I was gonna say, also, oh no, I've forgotten the name of it. No, carry on.
Sweet. It's a bit of a code hop now, jumping to the old footy tips that we had up.
What's that, sorry?
Firstly, jumping to the old footy tips we had up now.
Yep, pass.
Firstly, old Cobbo was a bit of a disappointment,
Yeah,
labelled him as a strong bet, and he got nothing.
Well, they just go on the other side though, really, eh?
Yeah. There was a pattern this weekend where centres were just hummus, eh?
They just weren't passing it.
So I think I did a
It's crazy.
stat. Looked at the stat. 10 out of 32 wingers scored last weekend, which is not many at all, considering 4 of those 10 were in the same game.
Wow.
So only 6 wingers outside the Raiders game scored over the 7 games.
Do you reckon it was the weather?
Yeah, I think it played part.
Pretty weird.
That Raiders game was actually the game where they had drink breaks, which was quite weird seeing the wet, and then you go to a drink break game.
Yeah, it's a bit random, eh?
Yeah. So yeah, I think the rain wasn't on our side, but
no. And I think a lot of the players, wouldn't be, if you don't need to push the last pass, obviously, in the wet like that, you don't have to.
Yeah, lekker. So hopefully threw that inside pass to Ali, because he was right there.
Oh, that was the end of that multi, eh?
Yeah, that was that tip
to just him to score and Wise to win.
Yeah, that was my best bet on the other party.
I was crack up because, like everyone else these days, I'm running 2 apps. I done on my, when I put this bet on, I was probably drunk, but I remember at the races on Saturday, I was like, shit, I haven't backed the Wires head to head. So on my betcha, I backed them just head to head straight up.
Yep.
And then I think it was on the Sunday morning, I was like, shit, I haven't backed the Wires. And I had. And then I went 13 plus. And then, so I watched the Warriors game, we won, yes. And I was like, oh, my bet. Oh, no good. And then Monday, I checked my bet show. I was like, what the hell? Where'd that money come from? And it was like, I must have balanced it out.
Yeah.
Because I was going okay on Saturday. So I had $89, sorry, head to head on the Warriors just to win. I was like, oh, thank God. I was gutted because I was like, oh, what did I? I was obviously being a bit of a greedy cat. But that was they won. So now you think that was overs. Played out kind of almost.
We labelled it overs, eh? $2.30 was crazy. And
I just thought it was there should have been at least even for both teams, not and then to favour the Tigers, I was like, shit.
Because I know they play the whole home team advantage with the bookies as well, but the Wires kind of have that advantage everywhere they go with this kind of a Wires backing.
So many fans, yeah.
Yeah. So I think you can kind of write that out a bit.
Well, yeah, the other thing is it helped that the Tigers got no favours.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, Benji. Come on.
I've actually never seen a weekend where the bunkers have been so shit.
Bro, it was crazy, eh?
That Leota try was a shocker. Because that just ruined their momentum.
Yeah. That was what because of the personnel, because where the team was at. Yeah. It's that one, that would I think would have sparked them into some sort of gear to kind of win at some point.
And then I would read Marnie drop the people's elbow on someone on the ground. And nothing happens, just gets a bit of a warning.
Do you reckon it was on someone smaller though, eh? Same size as him? Yeah. That shouldn't matter though. But I mean, if it was, say, for someone big doing it to someone little, they would have probably sent him off for 5 years.
Oh, heck yeah. I saw someone doing those TikToks where they kind of blind rank people.
Yeah.
And it was blind rank the player you'd want a dong in the head. And it was just first person read Marnie, so he just stops the video. Just puts on number 1 and stops the video.
And then cuts it. That is great. Hilarious.
Yeah,
I want a dong Luai after that hit, man. Come on, bro. That was stupid too. There was contact to the face. Like, he almost left the ground to get him.
Yeah.
Which every day of the week, that is sent off.
Yeah.
The bloke gets HIA'd. And then he gets put on report and we get a penalty. If it's a penalty, then hasn't he hit him in the face?
Exactly.
So shouldn't he go off? Yeah, that was strange.
And then now you look, they've brought out this new rule.
Yep.
That's off the back of that, probably.
Oh, 100% it is. Because everyone was looking at that saying, like, that's the whole thing you're trying to stop happening. And then you didn't even send him off.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. But anyway.
Sweet. So on to, just before we jump into our preview and good punts, we just look at our black book.
Yes.
So if we had any runners from the last week that we chuck in the black book. So it sounds like you've got...
Yeah, I really liked Monday Melody.
Monday Melody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was, like you said, with the 60 kgs. It's probably teased us for a while now, so... But shit, come on.
Yeah, for sure. For me, I've actually gone to a trial. Sounds pretty boring, but...
No, that's because you do your homework properly.
Do my work.
You do your actual homework, and then you actually look at trials, which is good. It's good to have someone.
And they pop up every now and then. You got to take a look, especially when the good horses are racing.
100%.
So Ellerslie had their trials on the weekend. One of my favourite horses, the old Grail Seeker.
Oh yeah.
So usually it's running on in the trials.
Yep.
But if you watch it here, so here it is here, just under a hard hold. You watch this last 200 meters. I haven't seen the horse run that well in a trial for a long time. You know, last year I tipped it in the Group 1 to win because of its trials, and here it is here, just fucking under no riding at all, just actually picking them up and putting them on.
On an actual hold. Wow.
Yeah.
You shouldn't show over on that.
That's so good. I've reached out to Wexford. So I reached out to Wexford after that, and I said, what's the plan? And they've come back with their plan, so thought I'd let you know.
So they're good for doing that, eh?
Yeah, they're good buggers. So it's, where is it? Taking it to Sydney next. Oh. So that's the plan. Going to the Group 1
here.
Yeah.
And then straight off.
Come through the trials all good, they'll go to the Group 1 all-age stakes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that's mean.
Don't know when that is, but another Kiwi going overseas. Running like that, I'm definitely be following
to see it. Yeah. That's a mad trial, eh? Like you said.
Yeah.
Just the way it was getting through its gears without even being asked. It's like, shit.
Exactly, yeah. So won a Group 1 fresh up last prep, so definitely one to follow fresh.
So was that, when we done our Punters Club that time, we had that, right? I'm trying to...
Yeah, we think we won a grand off it, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Bet the skew whiff.
Oh, yeah, I was on the whiff. Yeah, I was biased, just because I know Mark, so I got to back it.
Yeah, for sure.
It was good for the Punters Club, though.
Yeah, it was meant. Definitely need to run another one soon. Magic Round's coming up, so we'll look into it.
Back to the OG. Have we backed up a Magic Round one yet?
Nah, we just did that one.
That was our first one. Oh, yeah, sweet.
Yeah. So it sounds like I got to come down to Matter again, and we'll fucking send it again.
Send it again and get the old heartbreak out? No.
Yeah, for sure.
We celebrated the Warriors beating Penrith. We had everything running through the Penrith running.
You guys were celebrating.
You're like, what are you doing? We lost all our money.
Jason's dad's there like, who's this loser?
I don't give a fuck. We're like, we don't give a fuck. Warriors beat Penrith at Magic Round. Oh, what a time to be alive that was.
Sweet.
But Nanai can gap it.
Oh, heck yeah. Man, he got benched for a reason.
For that performance at Magic Round last year. Anyway.
Sweet. So we jump into the good punts, bad punts, which is the wins that our viewers send in to us, and the losses, but it's usually the wins.
Yes.
Everyone likes
usually
to
the wins. Yep.
For that, I'll start out with Mitch James, who had a killer of a weekend.
Big collect.
Yeah, he's taking my man to bitch, I think.
He's
coming for it. He's coming. So I'll pull up his wins. 2 seconds. So I didn't realize his was actually over 25 minutes. One of his multis.
Yeah, I seen. Is that the one you screenshotted?
Put up on the story, yeah.
Yeah.
So he had $25 on NX Zuto in Flemington.
Shit.
Into La Dorada, into Watch Me Win, into Zormella.
That was all
$2,000. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So then, as well as that, he had La Dorada, Zormella, and the Waz to get up.
Whoa.
$30 on that, returned $600.
Oh,
and then $140 on just Zormala and the wires, which returned 1K.
shit.
So he would have been nervous watching those wires, but
Bro, that would have been the watch of doom.
yeah, he's actually done it
Especially at the end.
2 weeks in a row. So last week he had the draw that missed by. I think we
Oh,
covered it in the
yes.
bad punts.
That's
Yeah,
right. We
so
did it, yeah.
it's backed it up.
He's backed it up, man.
So I say he'll get a few followers on his punts this weekend.
Oh, for sure. They'll be seeing if he's going to run it back.
Oh, for sure.
What's your next one you had in there, bro?
So we had a couple others. We had from Connor Hall. I think I actually have them. Problem with bloody Instagram stories is you can't bloody expand them, eh?
Oh, yeah, we got to ask to DM them in. That's right.
I'll just reply to him in 2 secs. Because if you reply, you can actually see them.
Yeah.
Just don't. 2 seconds.
What if you look at all of them? Is that a bit easier?
Yeah.
View all?
Sweet. So he had a $46 same game multi, the $46 odds for the Hurricanes game, which was Naholo to score first, second, and third. Or third, sorry.
Or third, yeah.
Balin Sullivan, Cam Royard, over 57 points, and the Hurricanes 13 plus. So that's a good win for him.
Yeah, hard.
And then he went into Jesus, a multi that's too long to read. But he won, I think he paid $90 odds, just a bunch of NBA games.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then we also had Louis Herbert winning. He seems to be a regular sending them in.
That's good. Just keep it up, Louis. Appreciate it, mate.
$20 multi returns $780, which was first 5 to win, Velocious to win, Zormala to win, and Deacon to win.
Oh, Deacon too. Oh,
actually your horses we covered.
Deacon.
Yeah. So don't know if that was a listener punt or what, but good hit.
Hard.
Then we had another mate send in a good hit. $10 returned $3,860. So he had.
What was that?
This is jammy. He had Ali Katoa first, second, or third try.
Yeah.
This must be last week actually. Paul Alamotti first, second, or third try, and Grant Anderson first, second, or third try. So all three of them scored the first, second, and third tries. And
so he had 3 options.
Yeah.
For first, second, or third, and they all
came first, second, third. $10 returns $3,800.
That's some crazy odds, eh? So if one of them just scored twice, it would have fucked it, eh? Yeah. Sweet. That's crazy.
And then
it's a good bet when it gets up.
Oh, heck yeah. Lastly, we had one of my boys in my group, Matty Impey.
Yep.
So he had $20 bonus bet on La Dorada, Zormala, Alabama Lass, which returned $400, and $20 just on Inexuto and Zormala to return $300.
Mate,
some good hits on the ponies this weekend.
Yeah, bro. Actually, I sent through my mate. He's going to become a bit of an enigma. My mate Joel's. Shout out to Joel. His multi, which was Zormala, Alabama Lass, and La Dorada. Got about $1,200 off that. Which, when looking back at it, I'm like, man, that's an easy one to do. Like, you know what I mean?
After that weekend, I was like, why didn't I multi Kiwi Skyhawk, bloody that Super Photon, La Dorada, Velocious, like,
bro, because they all got it. And the thing is, like, I don't know multis on Saturday.
Yeah, same.
And, like, all my like each way options are like placed. I'm like, that would have played fucking real good. Actually, I'm going to shout out to the wifey too. She managed to pick a real good one. Down in Trentham, we just got to the Chattelhar races, and we're around the table with a few lads. But the Mackay family were there, so Sean, his dad, and his mum were all there, and like we're sitting around. I said to the missus, "Oh, which she doesn't really bet at all. So when we go to the races, she has a bit of a." Has a bit of a budget. I put the bets on for her, and she says, "Oh, I like Marfi and Mama down in Trentham, paying $19 to win, $4.80 to place." And it hadn't really been that locked in that it was a leader bias that yet. So this thing came out, led the whole way, kicked on the straight, and what happened was everyone downstairs at Chattelhar Races had kind of followed in on the bet. So it was like erupted. It was great. So shout out to my wife there, picking Marfi and Mama, led the whole way, $19. She still got that winnings from that because she didn't want to spend any more money after getting a win. That's smart.
Oh,
That's
good.
pretty smart. And I'm going to give myself a shout out. I got a lazy drunk bet on. After a big day at the races, Canberra game was up. Tarpany was back in, so I thought fuck it. A lazy. No, I was going to do any time. He was paying $7. I find it here actually. How much was he paying? Pride Jenny know that didn't win. So he's paying $7 for any time. Joseph Tarpany, which I thought was crazy because Canberra love to get a middle forward scoring a try.
Yep.
And I thought if 41's for the first try, I thought, well, that's worth a shot. It's $10. You know, I had a pretty good day at the races. Yep. I shit you not, I nearly spilt my beer all over myself. I kind of did. I was out of my seat. That was unreal. So just a lazy $410 off $10 from that first try scorer. Thank you, Joseph.
Something I need to start backing more. Those first try scorers are always like a through when they hit.
Oh yeah, and you can't beat it, especially when you got like a prop or some shit.
Yeah, heck yeah.
You don't have to have lots of money on too. So
yeah.
Outrageous, but yeah, thanks, thanks, Joey, top man. All right, we can keep moving. I'll stop talking.
So we jump in our preview to this weekend's racing. Well, we actually got Trots on the Friday to start us off.
Yes,
big Trot day. Do you want to check up the odds?
Yeah, have a look.
Sadly, my work's blocked my.
Oh yes, okay. I'll bring up my zero.
Yeah.
Don't judge my zero balance. I haven't. Don't worry. I didn't spend all that money. I've withdrawn it all. I did though. I did. Friday.
Cambridge.
Get rid of those. Cambridge. There we are. Okay. I'm going to share it, aren't I? Bear with me one second. Oh, we've gone underneath, which is a bit weird. I wonder if I can move us. Anyway. I can do that post.
That's sweet as.
You want to go over the card, bro, or is there a particular?
We'll just look at the main races. So we got
Okay.
Well, actually, we start race 2. There's just a rider in there. So we actually got right down the bottom, Fugitive.
Oh, we're at the top.
Top now.
Yeah.
Who's actually a horse? Don't you remember? I covered last week. A viewer sent in that he had a great grand on it to win on debut.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it's backing up here. I think I bet the second runner last time. So speed in the field already. $1.70.
Andretti.
Get another grand on, I think.
Get another 1,000 on. Shit, surely.
Yeah.
Surely, there you go. If you have 1,000 lazy fouls.
Yeah, it should be good. So then we'll jump into just the quaddie leagues after that. So we got race 7 to start it off. The Trot, which is the TAB Trot. So I think they sponsor the race.
This will be a good little late night quaddie.
Yeah, I think we're doing
something to watch.
600k race, so it's a good race.
Yeah, decent.
Got Mark Purden and Oscar Bonavina, so that's the Kiwi best chance. Good horse.
Yep.
But for me, I like that Locomotive. So that's an Aussie trotter.
Yes.
Set some crazy. I think it set the Australian record. Won the Interdom, so it's a good horse. I bet Oscar Bonavina in Aussie.
Is that second?
Yeah, the 9th actually.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, so it's coming over here now. If it does what it's done in Aussie, it should go close. I think most of its form is over a mile, so that's the only real worry.
Oh, yep. But, I see. So it's a bit further.
Yeah. I think.
Is it a win from the front style, or is it what is it?
Yeah, this also go the front, and cheats on wheels. They love to win from the front,
mate. You don't want to be fucking at the back.
Yeah, it's one of those leagues I'll probably be chucking in the top Oscar and Locomotive, and maybe so RC Phoenix is another Aussie horse. Maybe the Aussie. Aussies seem to be more superior these days in their trotters, just like they are in their gallopers. So when they come over, you got to respect them.
It's good old Muscle Mountain a chance, or you reckon it's just a bit out of its league?
Yeah, I don't know why. Crazy odds for a horse like that.
Yeah, that's why it's sticking out to me. So I'm going to
Muscle Mountain last year's paying $3.
Yeah,
but yeah, I just don't know if it's there anymore.
And that's obviously why it's paying that.
Yeah, it's drawn the car park too, so
yeah, it doesn't help, does it? All right, so we keep chugging on.
Yep. So I think we have a couple of nothing races, but you got to have them in the quaddie.
You got it. That can't be all bloody group races in a quaddie.
So the old Walk by Faith, I know that horse is a ex-Purden horse. So Purden's a cheat code, that's all I can say. But 25-metre start, over 2,700 metres. So it's a long race, but it's giving them a little handicap.
Sweet.
Yeah. This is probably the race where you can go a bit wider.
Take a few more.
Yeah.
Take a few more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else is there. Like this obviously got a bit of form there.
Todd Mitchell, so that's Taylor Mitchell's dad.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Fuck, I never knew that. Well, there you go. There you go. All right, race 9.
Race 9. So this race is sponsored by Betcher. This is the big race. This is pretty much
the slot.
Kiwi. Yep, this is the slot race. So boys get paid over number 2, which is Don Hugo.
Don Hugo, yes.
The Aussie horse. I think there's a few. I think this race is between the two Aussies. Aussies are just these two Aussies
good.
are freakish horses.
Yeah, well, you can look at their form.
Yeah, exactly. And they're actually running like somehow they've dodged each other, but they're both winning group
they
races
haven't faced
over
each
there.
other yet.
I think they might have but it's not common.
Ah, yeah.
So there's actually an option on Betcher. Where is it? Race.
Or even just look at their best mile time, eh?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Exactly.
Best mile?
Yep.
That's crazy compared to everyone else.
So there's a boosted Quinella, $3 for those two to run first and second.
What?
So I'll probably be taking that. Just Don Hugo's going to lead and Leap to Fame is just a great horse. So at those odds, $1.20 and $1.18 a place, $3 a Quinella.
You're better off doing the Quinella, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
Just in case one gets over the other.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What's the limit on that bet?
$100, I think.
That's still a decent whack. Shit.
Yeah, for sure. They've also got Don Hugo boosted to $3, which I think is Boys Get Paid. Yeah, Boys Get Paid Harness It, which they've been doing well on, but of course they'll back their slot horse for that.
Oh, they'd have to. Imagine backing something else.
If you want to join the Punters Club, I think they are actually running one. So.
Oh, correct. That's right. Yep, I think they are.
Right, and last leg of the quaddie.
Last leg of the quaddie here in Cambridge.
Yeah.
What is sticking out to you, mate?
For me, it's a bit of a tough race. None of these horses are
I'm not against that
field, but you're not going to
take in the field, man. We'll just sit pretty. We'll just be sitting pretty.
All right, that's what we're doing.
How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yes, sweet.
I was going to say leave out the 1, but its name's Crazy, so I'd feel crazy if I leave it out.
Market mover too at the moment.
Exactly.
Look into it that early, but shit. Because if you're going relatively short this way.
Yeah, I think you go the 2 horses in that one. That one you got a couple of runners and then more, 2 horses in
2
this.
in that.
Yeah. You can afford to go a bit wide. Yeah.
Just lop it. Just lop the field on it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Hope the Crazy gets up.
You could guarantee you don't take the Crazy, it'll get you.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, nice. That's going to be fun on the Friday.
Yeah, it's a bit different. Just looking at the trots.
Yeah, and like
Roosters are on the same time, so I'll be tossing channels. But
I'll be watching the Cambridge meet for sure. All right, we're going to Saturday, aren't we?
Yeah. Get out of the trots and go into what we know.
What am I doing? I think we're going to
You're too used to clicking the dogs at this time of the night, eh?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh shit, shit, mate.
It's the Big E. So if we actually look at race 1.
Okay, he's got us something here, team.
We got our horse in here, a black booker from last week.
Black booker that got absolutely bashed around.
Yeah, I think the old bookie's been listening in or something because it's open at $1.70.
I got us the Quinella, my friend.
Oh, here we go.
5 and 2.
Nephew. You backed it last time, I think, eh?
I did, just for a place because Windrush was too short for me to have a go at.
Ah, that's right. They met. Yep.
And I was like, oh, I'll go this. It went real good. Till obviously the last little bit. Is it the same distance? I haven't checked anything. 1,600.
Stepping up.
Oh, okay, that could
be a bit mint for Windrush.
Great for Windrush, not so great for my Quinella chance.
But
what's it drawn? 2? Oh yeah.
Counted at the rails out 5 meters, which could suit a leader. Which is what Nephew did lead, I think. Eh?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Hey, Windrush second. There we go.
That's the
the finish
Quinella.
line.
That's the finish line. You could definitely see Windrush getting past it near the end,
Yeah.
Shit. That'll be in Nephew's favour a bit.
Definitely
Okay.
had Quinella to play. Yeah, the track can be real biased. So
Yeah, it can be, and especially since they upgraded it, it's managed to
what's
be.
the exacta paying for our one?
Shit, now you're pushing my buttons. How the fuck? Oh, there we go.
Go.
And you just go, no, it wasn't Buster
Windrush
Shaw.
first. And
Oops.
Nephew second.
Oh, you have to get a bid slip, don't you? So you just go one, right? It'll
No
tell you
odds.
what?
There must be no odds.
No odds. What's the odds of that?
Go up. I'll go hit the fixed. Hit the fixed.
Ah, yes. Can't. Don't even untick it.
Or is it fixed?
Oh, it is fixed.
Ah.
Is it? Where?
It's not fixed because it's not working.
Oh, it's broken, bro.
That's what it is, but that's what we'll be paying.
Yeah, that the lack of pace in that race gives me a little bit more confidence, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, there you go. Got a little Quinella. $1.75, still quite short. Obviously, it ran really well, Windrush, and that's why it's still short.
I can get you. Holy heck. So I've got the odds on Betcha. Yeah. Just because Betcha's far superior. $9 odds right now for that exacta.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Was that on Betcha?
Yeah. $6.50 for the Quinella, $9 for exacta.
All right, I'm going to put that on after we finish this. All right, do you want to move to another race?
Move to, I think, the quaddie.
All right. Late quaddie at the Big E. Let's have a look. Oh, my boy's back.
Yep.
After a disappointing race, obviously, but this is
in the Kiwi, though, I think it's...
Yeah.
Again, just like Zormella, it's a class drop.
Yeah. I think 60 and Omoa was a bit disappointing when it backed up again. Was that down in Was that in Ellerslie again or nah? What's that?
Wellington, Trentham.
Oh, it was Wellington. Different. Yeah, might not. Back to Ellerslie. Playing pretty good for a place, so it might get a little bit of my attention. What do you think is winning this, my friend?
I think Penman's just a class above there. Yeah,
surely,
like
right?
It should be. Yeah.
After what Zormella's done.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Was Zormella 8th and Penman was 9th?
Yeah, I think so. But Penman, I think if they race each other, it'll be a close race. Penman before that was
on fire,
winning some top races. It's just that that Kiwi suited.
Yeah.
The winner. Yeah.
That's correct.
Just got the dream run. Yeah.
And 340 is good shopping for Penman.
Oh, for sure.
If you scrub out that 9, look at that form.
Exactly. and fields that are much stronger than this too. Like it's running against Tardelli and stuff, I think it is. So
like who did it beat in those other starts?
Tardelli, yeah.
Overdrawn, Machino.
I don't want to say it, but I feel like that actually could be an anchor at that price. Which is
340, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't see anything in that field. Yeah.
I wouldn't be against that.
If it backs up its old form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely, eh?
Yeah.
I think
Bourbon Proof's not bad. You could throw that in as a saver, but
just going off Zormella, what it done.
Yep.
It's come out and I think it's obviously a similar sort of what they're trying to do there. So yeah. I reckon we just anchor it, I reckon.
Yeah. The thing with that Bourbon Proof is if last run was in the Derby, so it's a big drop in distance.
Yes. True that, yep.
Interesting to drop it.
That is a bit, to go up there and come back.
Yeah. Like you almost
quite a drop too, like not just like a few hundred meters, like
it hasn't raced this short since last prep. Which it's odd.
Early doors, market mover at the moment.
Look, it's gonna be rock hard fit. It's running the Derby.
Yeah.
Ran second in one of the Auckland preludes, so
yeah.
Penman's going to get a nice trial by the looks.
Should do.
Which would be perfect.
And then, where's the Bourbon going on there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just behind him.
Blocked in, sniffing ass. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yep.
Yep. Nah, I think it's
I think
quaddy,
we
but if
said
you
it.
want to throw another one, chuck bourbon proof in. Yeah. Sweet.
All right, next race of the quaddy. This looks a little bit more. Oh, I like a bit of
did.
Hadid action. Yeah.
So I've actually reached out to Billy Pinn
Yes.
for his best punts of the weekend, best rides of the weekend, and
What's
he's
he
labelled
label?
Sarko as one of his best rides. So
All right.
definitely one to play
One to
around.
look at.
He's pretty honest too. Usually, if he doesn't have a good ride, he'll tell me he doesn't have a good ride. So if he's saying that's a good ride, then it'd be in my numbers.
Latrell's back this weekend, so maybe chuck Latrell in. Nah. How do you supposed to say that one? Latrell?
Yeah.
Latrell.
Yeah. La flop.
Latrell.
What?
Is this a step up in grade for this? Because it did win in Tauranga, but
Oh, look, it's actually defeating Monday Melody.
did it?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Oh yes, Monday Melody was the favourite in that when I got that quaddy.
Yeah.
I backed her did, yeah. Oh.
The other one to note is the old Francie, who's actually, I believe, a bet 60 on a mullet.
Yes.
Kiwi Day. Yeah.
Yes, it did. That's the one that got him.
Yep.
Oh, it hasn't raced since too. So
Nah, so yeah. But again, so we got to look at that. As I say, that horse came from back.
yes,
If it's playing towards front runners, don't know. But
where's Sako? What's his pattern?
he's a leader, so he set the pace against Penman two back. So he's actually, if I look at his form, it's a good bet. Second to RS Legacy.
Yep.
Second to First Five.
Shit. Yep.
Third
That's
to
crazy.
Penman.
Wow.
And then second to UC Dorset. So
shit, that should be winning then, eh?
yeah, you'd think so.
Is there a moment where all three of them end up fucking up the front there, like because this one's trying to get across, or
Yeah. Well, the advantage of where Sarko is, I guess it's not going to be three wide.
well, hopefully it might take that, take the rail and then up the ante might come across, and then it might sit just in behind them.
Billy's been real positive at the gates lately too. I think he got a good winner today at Pukekohe, just leading the whole way.
Yeah, it's the first look of that quaddy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. He's a real good controller of the pace if he gets on. Yeah.
All right, Sarko. I like it. The only thing I really like in there is the Hadid, so I would probably be going pretty narrow again, personally. $4.
Yeah,
That's good, eh?
Yeah. I don't know much about Latrell. I know the Cody Cole has some good runners.
Yep.
Redwood, which I think what Mal kept on bringing up. So
that's right. Yep. We won't want to. I mean, we've gone pretty skinny, so you could take the top four there.
Yeah.
1, 4, 5, and 11.
Yep. I think that's all you need.
Yeah. You're well covered with that.
Yep.
All right, next race. Oh, okay. It's a little interesting race, isn't it?
So it's actually real funny here. This is the second runner that Watermoo sent me. Knight's Realm, which is paying $16.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
So he said those two are his best rides of the day. Best rides of the weekend.
Even what it's paying for a place is crazy.
Yeah.
Has it ever been out? 6 seconds, 2 wins.
Can't say I've ever heard of it. But
nah, neither. Is that from you? Mainly down in Trentham.
For him to label it, he's only actually ever had the one ride on it, which was his last trial. So it must have shown him something in that trial for him to tell us that it could beat the likes of Grand Gallo and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth a nibble. And if we're taking a quaddy we've got some pretty slim.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty slim first leg with only 4 here. You chuck that in with, a couple other more likely ones, but shit, that's a great fucking roughie to have in a quaddy.
We know what he's like with his roughies too.
he knows how to get one home, that's for sure. All right, what did you like apart from that in this race, bro?
Apart from that, I'm actually his missus ride isn't bad. That Seamus, it's another front runner.
Yes.
Should suit, Ellerslie with the rail out.
Mm-hmm.
Outside that, I'm looking at Grungallo. So I think Grungallo's won some good races recently.
Yes,
Bet
okay.
Irish Legacy, it bet Yaldi, so
There's a bit of
pace on, eh?
pace.
Which could
And
also
look,
suit the likes of, that's a good spot.
you might get off the rail a couple back behind
You've
hot
also got
speed.
Sacred Satono and Habana, which would be running on late.
Yeah, shit, that actually lines up to be quite an interesting race, doesn't it?
It does. This is one to go wide, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, take your pick, chuck a few in there, but it looks like it's going to set up a bit of a pace there, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say Sacred Tono was off the back, eh? Would we running on for the
Yeah,
back?
that and Habana, they're running on. Merchant Queens loves the front. You say Dorsey goes hard.
This is the front, yeah.
Yeah.
Grand Gallo, where did we say that sits? Out the back.
I think it's around midfield.
Yeah, midfield.
Night Round drawn 2 is going to get a nice run.
Yeah, I think it's in a good position, that's for sure. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that's a good roughie, and then we could look to play around like maybe Habana and Sacred Satono just because of the pace, you know?
Yeah, there's a few good runners in there. What about you? You like any?
Yeah, I'd go, like you say, Knights Realm. I think what you've said, and then when I've looked at it, like, you know, it's a good chance with where it's mapping. I'm probably going to leave the front runners out.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking now. Too much pace.
So, yeah, I think we could chuck Habana. I'd chuck Habana in. I'd chuck Sacred Satono in. Knights Realm. What else?
I think that
like
Seamus is a strong horse, but yeah.
Yeah. Should have to be doing well, and then you've got these markers here.
Only thing to really look at with Satono and Habana is they're carrying 62, 61 kilos,
They're
whereas
carrying the big weight,
everything else is 54.
If it plays out where no one really, like, I can't see it not happening with a lot of speed, but it's happened before where everyone's supposed to want the front and then only one person gets it and no one changes. It doesn't like get challenged. But maybe who would be the most likely front runner for me? I'll probably chuck one of them in. It's probably a bit risky though, but yeah.
Yep.
I'd chuck maybe look at the last league and come back. That's probably a good tactic. See what we got here. See if we can chuck them more in. But okay, we can jump into the last league. What do you like in this one, bro?
The odds are good. I like that Aima Star race. It's run some nice races. It's the only thing with it is it's going to get caught on the rail. It's not a leader, which is my worry. But
yeah,
I think its form is on the table, and I think it could match this field
for sure. There's obviously a bit of interest around Just Call Me Johnny there. A few people after it.
Might have to change my tip actually.
Flanagan.
So Flanagan actually he ran second to Zormala at Pukekohe, and he was taking ground off Zormala. Came up to Matamata and smashed Gossip, who was the hot price favourite.
That's right.
So
correct.
Drawn 2, Taylor's
was that on that Sunday, was it?
Yeah, it was a day I mentioned Gossip, and this horse just spat it out.
And then obviously that form behind Zormala, and like you said, taking ground with it.
It was unlucky behind Zormala. It could have bet it. So
yeah, we can't leave that out. So we've got those two, 13 and 7, obviously. Anything else for a bit of could throw it up? I would probably chuck Just Call Me Johnny in as well. Anything else outside of that for you?
Inside Out as a leader. A bet Schmooze from the front at Matamata. So if we're looking for on paces, that's your on pacer. It's actually a Weatherly runner.
I was going to say it's a Weatherly. You'd never hear the end of it if it got up.
Oh heck no!
So yeah, I think that's a good shout actually, chucking that in for just to put the numbers up. Oh, there you go. And then now you've got the quaddie. You've won. Congratulations. Spend your money well.
Oh, Fozzie.
Fozzie. Oh, okay. Yeah, like you said.
Flanagan's going to get a nice run by that.
Yeah. Judging off that, which doesn't always come true, but it looks like, it's...
Nah, considering Inside Out led last time minutes.
Yeah. I mean, if this comes across here, this comes with it, you might be a couple back, just off the pace.
Yeah. I think it's a quality to target, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think it is too. There's some, especially inside out, won its last start. I'm not sure what it bet, but let's have a look.
Bet Schmooze, who's no slouch. Yeah.
Mata as well, 1st of the 10th last year. Oh no, 1st of 10. 12th of the 3rd, 25. Oh yeah, that was the other day. All right, 1st of the 10th. Shit, 1st of October? Crazy. All right, there you go. You got your quaddy. All right, what was our next meeting, bro?
Whanganui. I don't know if we want to check we can run through the quaddy quickly if we want.
Yeah, we can. We'll do it quickly.
There's one real good bet there, and I think the rest they kind of throw the ball at the stumps.
Well, I found my little roughie for the.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there it is. Sheesh, look at that, 51 kilos too.
51, bro.
Rails out.
Don't know if I can win, but I don't mind each way in a place bet, so I'll be getting a little bit of my money. Anything else? What would you pick out of this punch, mate?
I don't mind that Go Hugo. Champagne Linda. Grillsy's is riding in some superb form, so I'll probably be chucking in there. But
yeah, Grillsy's killing it.
I think there's an anchor later in the card, so I think you can definitely play it a bit wide.
Just play around, pick a few, chuck the 11 in.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. All right, what do we got here?
Yeah, well, Cooper goes well. I think it's one of those horses that always frustrates you because it always runs well but never wins.
Running well without winning, yes, one of those ones. I
definitely have it in. But yeah,
this is a weird race, eh?
It is. Small field, but anything could win.
Once again, I'd chuck the roughest in the field there, just in. Obviously, I have a smaller field, but we're looking to
meant
play
to get
around.
some rain too, so actually the claim could come in handy.
Oh, I didn't think about that, Ellerslie, but they're going to get fucking crazy amounts, over the next couple of days.
Yep.
So yeah, watch for that and change everything we just said.
If the rain comes, it's just a replay of the footy last week.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd probably be taking a few on that because I wouldn't be that convinced with the top couple. Next leg, this Jamala thing.
Yeah, so I think this is the anchor. This
after Jamala, what it done to me, it's in.
It beat Electron, who came out and won at Te Aroha pretty easy.
Yep.
I believe it runs well on the heavy, if you check.
Yes. Fucking kills it on the heavy. That's going to tumble in.
Yeah,
that should be winning that. That should be winning that.
You got your Nigel Lane, but I think that he runs well on the heavy too.
Yeah.
I think it's the anchor, but...
You could anchor.
Yeah.
On my personal one, I'm probably going to chuck the 3 in because, I like Ralph Manning's running.
Oh, for sure.
They always just pay good money, basically.
They always go well in the wet too.
Yep, for sure. And he goes well in Whanganui, usually, Ralph Manning. So you could probably anchor this.
Yeah. I think those odds are crazy. $3 boosted. Take that all day, every day.
You get on that now.
Yeah.
You take the 1 runner or maybe the 2 runners, possibly.
Yeah.
But, it looks like Jamala should be winning. All right, last race. What sticks out to you to hear, bro? Sticks out to
I don't mind the old Sunset Boulevard. It's won a couple of good races.
Yep.
I think it's in winning form for once, and I think, it'd definitely be in my quaddies with Lily Sutherland and Kevin Myers. They have a good combo.
Oh, for sure. Yep. For sure. I like that too. I'm just going to have a quick look at this. Place on the heavy. Whether it has enough to probably get over these other couple, I'm not sure, but Alan Sharrock down in Whanganui usually goes well as well. Not too far away for him to travel either. Anything else there though, bro, that sticks out to you?
The Fats isn't too bad, so that's Chrissy Banbury, who trains the roughie tip last week that almost bet.
Yes, she does.
And I remember Mel saying her horses are always rock hard fit.
They are.
Rosie's on. It came 4th to all of 2 back. This is a bit of a drop in class. So.
And if you're coming 4th to all of in Whanganui, where he goes best too, it's a different all of.
Rosie could win the card. Okay. Well, sorry, not the card, the quaddy card. So you got to have him in there.
You just have him every leg. You just put his name in every leg.
Yeah, for sure.
And you could play a couple around that. For sure. I probably would just go Tavi and the top two. Do you know much about this Uncle Arch?
Nah.
Likes the track. Hasn't had a go on the heavy. Looks like it prefers the good. So,
Unlucky Hills.
and there's a bit
Duncan Creek is a drop in class. I know that.
doesn't mind the track. Doesn't mind the heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 1.75 lengths behind all of last start. And like I said, all of goes fucking cracking races at Whanganui. So, yeah, okay. That's probably worth. I'll chuck that in too if I'm doing it. For sure. And I think that's your card there.
It is.
That'll be a crazy quaddy, I reckon.
Yeah. Then just
if it's wet.
Oh, heck yeah.
What'd you say, Randy?
Onto the old Randy. There's a couple of races to look at. I think race 3 is probably the first. Good bet. These are all hinging on. I don't know how Sydney weather's looking. I can quickly check for us. Last week, obviously, it was a bloody shit show.
Absolute shit show.
It looks like it's sunny skies, which is great for the punt. Big race day. So I think this race here, that Adolescence. So I tipped it out. Its last win, and it won by 4.5 lengths.
That's right.
It just led and looked like it was never going to lose.
Just kept running, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking Forrest Gump.
I think, it looks a class above. You've also got that Athabascan who runs well, but I'd almost say, it's throw it in your multis and stuff.
Yep. For sure. Multi-filler. Top up. Early top up for the lads.
Yeah.
Evaporates in this race.
Yes, we got to evaporate the Kiwi form. Be interesting how it comes back to Aussie and runs.
Yeah.
Look, this is compared to what it's been racing in Aussie, this is an easy field. It's been running behind Brightside and stuff.
That's pretty soft considering what it's been racing against.
Yeah. You're getting good odds.
Yeah, if it travels okay, that's good, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm all over that.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's a good bet.
That's a good
then
little
it's a race 6.
Bang bang multi if you.
Yeah, I think so. Early start. Race 6, I think, is probably the next.
Oh, sorry.
So we got Woderton, who came second in the Golden Slipper, I think. J-Mac would be on if he wasn't overseas riding the old Romantic Warrior. So
Romantic Warrior.
Ryan Moore, I believe he's a Pommy jock.
Oh, yeah.
I believe. But yeah, it's going up to 1,400 meters, which based on its last run, it's going to relish. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd think it'd be suiting that for sure.
Yeah. And the money looks like it's going on already, so one to follow.
Pretty short. Looks like there's a bit of money coming for this Vinrock thing. Blah, 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 Pakenham. Let's say shit, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, one in Group 2 at Flemington, so is this the quaddie? I don't think it is, but I think, Woderton's it's crying out for 1,400 meters.
You think that'll suit it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the jockey, but
no.
Surely it can get that sort of job done. You think it. And we're into the quaddie. Oh, my boy's back. Jolie Star. Oh, Jimmy Star's in too. That was a good place bet too, that last start.
Yes, I actually called it the lay of the week that last time when it came third. That was at the Valley. It's not at the Valley anymore.
I think it's not. Yeah.
1,200 meters could be the only thing, but Randwick, the long straight will suit it.
Yeah, for sure. Jolly Star doesn't mind it either.
Yep.
Good. Soft, does not like
heavy.
I
say we're going to get a good track by Saturday. Well, I hope so.
Surely, yep.
Overpass goes well.
Overpass,
yep. I think it's a field. You could probably go about 3 or 4 runners.
You could, yeah.
I don't know much about Briassa.
I've never heard of it. Behind Ostraka.
Yeah, Private Harry says it's not bad form, but I'll take, Jolly Star, Overpass, and Jimmy Star, I think.
Got a little spread over for a few different divvies. So, nothing else there screaming at me either.
Nah.
Yeah, Jolly Star. Okay, let's go. He's back.
Group 1. Into another Group 1, which is always an open race, eh? The old Doncaster.
Yeah. Some bloody good winners of this race in the past.
All
right. What's sticking out to you, bro? You the Green Gots, and you picked that out last time?
Nah, that was Jace.
Oh.
We heard about it. I know. So Tom Kidden's the one that old upset.
Yes,
He's
it
the
is.
victim of the old Mr. Brightside.
Just the bright side.
And right behind him was another Will who I labelled as probably should have been winning the race. He was
Yep.
sniffing ass the whole straight. The only problem with it's drawn 18, so that's a bit of a. I think if it was drawn well, it would be hot favourite. Or not hot, but around $4.
Yeah, but yeah, stiffer in the market.
That'd be in there. And I think the other one was linebacker carrying 49 kilos, which is just
Insane.
nothing. Big
Yes.
broadsiding last start. So.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it did. It was paying good too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, I think.
$9.
$9.
So.
Interesting with so that sorry quickly that Swift Falcon is the favourite against Evaporate. So if it goes for the Doncaster, which you think they would, take Evaporate now before its odds drop more.
You wouldn't be running that other race, would you?
Nah,
because it's a decent chance in this.
It must just be if it's an emergency, maybe. But
12. Yeah. Interesting. We'll get on now. Yeah, like you say, shit. Because if that pulls out, shit. Evaporate will go to bloody
$1.50.
fucking winks like odds. So what are we saying? Gringotts linebacker Tom Kidden.
And another Will.
And another Will, that's what you bring up. Yeah.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick another Will. But...
Oh, really? You'd just go one ounce?
Oh, no, like my winner of the race would be another.
I mean, it's paying good money. That'll be good. That'll be a good kill in the quaddie for sure.
Yep.
And it can, like what you said, it's likely you can get up there. That's for sure. Race 9.
Or?
Oh, it's probably just what we said, bro. Those ones there.
Sweet. Cool.
Gringotts linebacker Tom Kidden.
Yeah.
And then chuck in your another Will.
Yep.
It's probably a stretch for anything else. Yeah. Unless I was going real short the other leagues, I'd look for a couple more that I could throw in, but I'll leave it at that for that. Oh, here we go.
Will he do it?
Here we go. The big Willie. Will he do it? Will he?
Yes, he will.
Dr.
Mickey
Loves
D's on. Mickey D's made the trip to Sydney.
Mickey D's back on. Can another Kiwi get over there and do it as well?
That's the thing, right? In these derbies, we always seem to run well. Like our 3-year-olds always seem to be quite superior in the staying events in Aussie.
Yeah. And just the way it won that other race, eh? Like,
oh, heck yeah.
370.
Interesting. So I think the horse that came second to it's further down in the odds. The Doctor of Love.
Doctor of Love, yeah, I did see that, yep.
Yeah, so $19 for that.
You want to go both of those.
Yeah, I don't know much about these other Aussie runners, eh?
I know nothing about the rest of these.
Chris Waller. You probably throw in the Waller runner, that's the second favourite, but
yeah, maybe just to fill in a few spots. Because if that got up, you'd be like, well, that makes sense.
That's Chris Waller.
Yeah. So what are we thinking? 118.
Yeah, and then if you want to go a bit wider, chuck in the 3 because he'll get that distance. Yeah,
that's giving you a good value too. Then.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, Willie. I'll be screaming the Willie home, the big Willie. Last leg. What do you got, mate?
I think that Clean Energy is a good horse there. Like, it could be if you want to go short. This could be the leg you go short.
Yeah.
Form's on the board. Look at that. It's won 3 of its last 4 starts. Gay Waterhouse, Ryan Moore. It's got the dream combo.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Lilac doesn't go too bad. Craig Williams, but
she's got pizzazz. Oh, that Kiwi's in there.
Yeah, this was about to say. Is that Love Poem a Kiwi?
Yeah. I don't mind she's got pizzazz. I might chuck that in. And Love Poem, Collett's on it. 1.4 lengths behind Alabama Lass, carrying 56.5.
Ah, yeah. There you go. If you want to go a bit outside the Kiwi.
There you go, $11.
Yeah,
with any quaddie, I'm chucking the Kiwi in regardless, just in case it gets up, because that will.
I was looking for McD, but there's no McD.
He hasn't got a ride every race, which is a bit weird.
Nah, what the heck?
Because there's some worse jockeys got rides. Interesting.
Has he got many rides, or is he just there for Willie? Because if he's just there for Willie, I'm telling you, that's a
that's a sign. Because he's given up a whole race days, a card down somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
For basically one ride.
Surely he has a ride in the Doncaster. There's 24 horses, but
He's a bloody good rider too. Oh, there we go.
There we go. $81 shots. So he's there for Willie. He's not there for that horse.
No, but I will be putting that in my personal quaddy because I always run McD through everything. Let's look at this race. Nothing in that race. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, interesting card that one, eh?
Mm.
All right.
Bit of
That
footy.
was all the racing. Into the footy, all right.
Footy.
Let's hit the footy. Do you want
Keep
to bring
sharing
it
if
up
you want
too?
to share. Otherwise, we can. Yeah.
All right, I'll just bring it up. Hopefully, it doesn't bring up anything weird in my search.
Even if you just click sport, you can just go to NRL.
Thanks for you're out. Yes. Of course. Of course, mate.
I've got a bit of stats for us this time around. So.
Oh, he's on to it.
He's on
to it.
Sweet.
All right. First game there is Raiders versus Sharks, is it?
Yeah. So there's actually real good. Usually if you click into the game, usually your top team, your favorite, their wing is the shortest odds to score. So I was actually surprised to see that Molitalo is not the favorite to score a try. It's actually $1.83. He's been paying $1.30, $1.20 recently.
They're off him just because he's missed, he's gone nothing, one with nothing. So if you look at the pattern, he's due.
Exactly. And the thing with the Sharks is usually when they score down one edge, they go down the other one too.
Yeah.
I've backed it a few times this year and it hasn't hit, but I'm going again that Molitalo Stone Street combo.
Yeah.
The Raiders game last week was the only game that leaked tries to both wingers. So there's obviously a bit of a target zone there. And Molitalo scored 9 in his 11 games against the Raiders. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, there you go.
It's chucking those two in. Yeah, I think it actually pays $4 for those two and the Sharks to win, which is good money. Yeah.
I've gone for my Kiwi bet on the other podcast. I've gone Nico at any time still. I think he might be able to still run that line.
Sure.
I didn't say it on last night's podcast, but I made a bit of money off Joey Taps. He won't go back to back, but I'm going to be putting a tenner on him again to get the first try.
$41 again.
He's still paying 41s again. Has not moved the market after last week, and even any time is $7. So I don't mind that.
Yeah, for sure.
For a bit of value, if you want to do a bit of a long shot multi, I think Taps or even big pups, they don't mind scoring.
Yeah, back all four props to score. You reckon?
Bro,
Blake, Hazelton.
You probably could, as a bit of a mad multi, it'll pay fucking heaps. But
oh shit, yeah.
If any 4 props will do it, it's probably these 4, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you went,
if you go same game multi, top.
Yeah, shit. What am I even doing? Shit, I don't know if I can bet on the computer. There we go. It's right there. Anytime you want it.
No, Blake.
One yet. There he is.
Taps, Hazelton above it.
Where?
You're right. Just above Taps.
Oh, right there.
And Peps is just there. Look at this. Ready?
Oh yeah, sweet. So, put a.
I'll see you on the good punts next week.
Ooh. I'm putting that on just because we said, and if I don't,
oh yeah, for sure.
Even if it's $1, just chuck $1 on.
You're going to get 3 of the 4 and get a bonus back and be pissed.
Bro, that's mad.
Mm.
If you're thinking about try scoring props,
yeah, these are all these guys are the type of players that score.
100%. Anyway, we're getting crazy. We'll move on to.
It's meant to be the good punts, man.
not crazy punts.
Yeah, not the value punts.
Sorry, my
Cowboys.
It's my default operating.
Penny Panthers up against the Cowboys.
Oh yes, we do. Yep, 425.
Yeah, so Cleary's back.
Yeah,
Panthers need a win
desperately.
Yeah, I actually think a good punt in this game is old Cleary to score. I think he's 4 from 9 against the Cowboys, and he doesn't have much around him this year. Like Tort's out. I was
about to say, when he has to be the man,
he runs it.
He runs the ball, bro. So no, I like that.
I don't know what he's playing anytime, but could be there you go, $2.90.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Could even come out early and make a statement.
Well, the pressure's on them. They have to perform otherwise.
$17 for the first one. Probably not
I think I
likely,
tipped
but
out on the Kiwi NRL podcast, tipped out Leota first try. Bit of you inspired me with the taps, so I had to.
Why not do that for my Kiwi punt? Oh, it's because I didn't really, it's one of those bets. I was quite intoxicated,
yeah.
so I just threw caution to the wind. I thought, fuck, I'll chuck this tenner on and see what happens. So I didn't want to bet on the outcome because I was pretty tired by that stage too. So I was like, I just want an early thrill. You want to ride something home for a little bit. Yeah. But anyway, what's he's paying? Big Moses, more sassy.
Anytime, yeah, he'd be
480.
It's
Because Ice is starting on the edge too.
Oh yeah, could be good.
Whose edge is he? Oh no, Liam Martin's on Cleary's EJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
He started in the props last game, which was different. He's out of form.
But I think I prefer him on the edge.
Yeah.
He can play in the middle, but that's different to like playing at these levels. And I think if he's playing out on the edge, he's one of the best. So that could be I've always been an Ice Puppy fan, try-wise.
Yeah.
So for me, that could be a little play too. Like I might have a little nibble at that.
Yep.
Being that he's starting on the edge.
Yep.
If he was on Cleary's edge, then I'd be more interested. And that's obviously why Liam Martin's paying $2.85.
Yeah.
But maybe Cleary might look to run both sides a bit more.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's why I think they're 290s. I mean, he scored 4 on their 9 games. He obviously doesn't mind scoring against the Cowboys.
And like I said, and you said, he, when there's not as much around him, he steps up and he runs the ball a lot more. So,
yeah.
290 is a good shout. It's a good shout, man. We keep moving.
Yep.
South Sydney versus your Sydney Rabbitohs.
Fuck off.
Oh, sorry. When I say South Sydney and your Sydney Rabbitohs. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Sydney Derby, so it's always probably the biggest game of the year for the Roosters.
I'll be watching this. I'll be staying up to watch this. It's always an absolute humdinger.
There'll be a fight for sure. You got Lennie off the bench.
He's
going to be the first player to get binned, I reckon. If there's odds for that, I'd back it.
100%. He's going. Fergie made a good point about last night about Dave Moale. Yes, he's really took me into that. Obviously, I can't remember what he was paying, but just any time. Obviously, not the first one. Gotta go past him.
Nah, he'll be down the bottom.
He would be down the bottom, mate. There he is.
There he is, yeah.
$9 for any time. Good try last week. Straight out of Christchurch. Not bad. Nah. So I want to follow the bro there. I'm going to have a little play on that.
The other Kiwi that's playing well is Nafahu White, $8.75. Not bad.
Outrageous. He got the first try against the Warriors. Another prop. So it can really pay well, if you can find a prop.
Yeah.
Who has got good footwork against the team, that defensively in the middle aren't that good.
I had a couple of stats for us this game. So
let's go. Okay, hit us with it.
Dom Young, so he has a 75% strike rate against the Rabbitohs.
Yes.
$1.68. James Tedesco scored in 14 of 27 games against the Rabbitohs.
Yes.
Scoring 5 tries in the last 3 games.
Okay.
And the last one, Latrell Mitchell, so don't like the guy because he is a Rooster at heart, but he's scored 62 tries in 78 games at centre.
Wow.
Which is a pretty mental strike
rate. He'll be left centre as well, too, right?
Yeah. So he's going to be running at Robert Toya. Dom Young, who, as I've said, Dom Young can't defend for shit. So
who's his winger? Who's Trell's winger on the night?
Tess.
If the bro's jamming in, Latrell's got the man hands.
Trell ain't going to pass. It's the Roosters.
I guess so, yeah.
And he's looking mad fit too, so.
He's looking crazy fit, bro. You can see it on his face.
Yeah. Pretty confident on him taking it to the line. He's going to run over Robert Toya. Chad Townsend's the half out there. He's going to get 1-on-1.
But that's going to be messy, eh? What's he paying for the first try?
$10.
$10.
With that strike rate in the centres, and you actually look back at his games, I think he had scored in the last 9 out of 10 games he's played at centre. So, yeah.
Yeah, I actually like him playing there, eh? It's a good like I said, same old argument. The old Tommy Turbo playing should play centre.
Yep.
Like he's already had what two like not so major injuries already this year, Tom.
He doesn't have as much to focus on too on Trell. Like he doesn't have to
No,
be that guy that's running both edges of the field. You know, he's
organising
just
the defence, fucking
Yep.
being everywhere.
Yep. He can just focus on his game, which
Yep.
is what we saw in Origin, and he fucking killed it as soon as he went in that centre spot. So
Yeah, and just on the left edge, he's just crazy.
yeah.
That's mental. $10 for the first try scorer. That's like you said too. Versus the Roosters, he ain't passing the ball.
Nah, no way.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get. Oh, I might have a little go at that little nibble. Anything else in that
Even
game,
just
bro?
playing him anytime, you know, I think $2
Yeah, what-
is good money.
Yeah, $2.05. I think. Look.
Yeah.
Double your money.
Multi that up with Dom Young, who I said is a freakish strike rate, and you're probably getting around $4 nearly.
Yeah, you would be, eh?
You'd be close to it.
What I do, not match betting. $3.40. $3.42. Fucking say less.
Chuck in the 1+ try combined for the two players, and you get a bonus back if one of them scores anyway.
Oh, that's a little hack. So say that again.
That's right. So you chuck in these if you go try scorer combos.
Oh. What's it doing? It won't let me. I think it's glitching out because of the screen share. Whoa. Okay, no, we're back. That is not.
Oh, sweet. So you just chuck in the 1+ combined.
Yeah.
Pick your two players. Oh, there it is right here. So if you go...
Let's come back now. Let's come back. Whoa. It's just tripping out now.
If you scroll up, it's just at the top two. 1+... Yeah, that one there. So duos.
Oh. Okay, look at this screen, not the one that's sharing. I'm clicking on it. It's not doing anything. There we go.
There you go. So you got Dom Young, Latrell, $1.24. That's Daniel Tupou, bro.
It's just like it's not operating like where I see it. Where it says is not where it's clicking.
Okay, it's up a bit. Yeah. Dom Young, Latrell. Yeah.
It's doing it again. There we go.
Sweet. So it doesn't change your odds, but you're getting a bonus back if one of them score.
Oh shit! I forgot we still had the other multi up.
I'll combine the both.
Yeah, I see what you mean. So you get one leg up. So yeah, there you go. There's a bit painful for everyone to watch, but there you go. It's funny.
Next week we're giving bet slip advice with Lennie Brookie.
Yeah. Got to get the mouse to do what it's told. All right, here we go. Parramatta versus St. George. You got any bets in this one?
Nah, no real focus. What I would say is you got Lomax against the Dragons. You got Gutho against the Eels.
Oh, yes.
So
that's nice.
Always look at that. Yeah.
I love those plays. Back against the old team.
Yeah, for sure.
Hang on, we'll do it quickly, look. If it lets me. It's already glitching out. There we go. Don't know why it's doing that for. $2.50 for Zach Lomax.
$2.15 for Gutho.
There you go. Little multi. Boom. Do the same thing that we just said, that little hack. I won't show you because it'll freak out. So just do what we've done the other time. Gold Coast Tigers versus Dolphins. You got any plays in that one?
So I actually saw a crazy stat. So out of the 7 games that the Dolphins have played against the Titans, 8 games, a prop has scored in every game.
Oh,
for the Dolphins, and actually 7 of those 8 games the prop's been off the bench, which signals Mark Nichols. He's at a 33% strike rate against the Titans, and
he loves scoring.
Exactly, stats are there.
What's he? Anytime. $7.
There you go. He scored a couple games back.
He doesn't mind a try, bro.
No, he doesn't. He's 33% strike rate. 33% strike rate versus the Titans too. So not bad.
$7.
Yeah, crazy stats. So Dolphins have scored. A prop scored every time the Dolphins have played the Titans. And 7 of those times it was a bench prop.
What? That's crazy. So you could spend just $5 on each bench prop.
Yeah, so Mark Nichols or Kenny Bromwich, one of the two.
There you go. That's a crazy stat. All right, Brizzy, you got anything else on that game, sir?
Nah, just that.
Broncos, Tigers. $5.80.
No Luai, which is...
Oh, yeah, shit. Well, they should have had no lower last week. Kid.
So I think for me, Ricky's out for this game, and Piakura slots right into that spot.
Yep, and he's an animal.
Yeah, this is his time. Ricky actually has a 75% strike rate versus the Tigers, and both Leka and Niokore broke their whole last game. So I'll be looking at Piakura short ball.
Bro, all day.
Yeah.
All day, the bro will be fucking hitting that.
Is he a Kiwi? I think he is,
Nah, he's opted to play for Queensland, so gay rule. Anyway. Where are we?
Brendan Piakura, 360.
360.
You've also got the Samoan prop, Payne Haas, who scored his last 2 games.
That's right, yeah. He's been unreal. Unreal, bro. Crazy. All these old Aussie boys are getting their knickers in a twist because he... We'll make Samoa tier 1 then.
Imagine how they're going to react when Kalen Ponga chooses the Kiwis. Can he do that?
Nah, they'll have to change the rules because he's played Origin. That's the thing. It's a stupid ass rule. Anyway, that's the thing they need to do is change that rule. Get rid of the tiers.
Oh shit, yeah.
If you fit the eligibility for each country, you can play for that country.
Yep.
And if you're an Aussie before the age of 14, you can play State of Origin.
Yep.
Thank you. Fixed it. All right. Anything else in that game, bro, or are you just all over the Piakura?
Nah, he got Cobbo again, who's 100% strike rate against the Tigers, but he's only played them once, which is a 46-12 win. So
shit. Yeah. So they obviously were smoking them. Different Tigers team too.
Exactly.
I still think I know Luai is out. The Broncos should be winning.
Broncos aren't playing amazing though,
but they're not, bro. And I think 580.
Yeah.
I mean, Warriors haven't been going like crazy great. Like they've been winning, but they're not like top of the, top of the tippity top.
Yep.
But 580 just for head to head, like.
Yep.
I'd have a little go on that. $1.14. That's crazy
short.
money.
Too short.
That is short.
Manly Storm. So Katoa's 3 from 5 against the Storm. Against Brooks, sorry.
Against Brooks.
Brooks. Why did I say Brooks? Oh, yeah, Luke Brooks. Yeah.
Luke Brooks, yeah.
Sweet. Saab is 3 for 5 against the Storm. And Pap's actually scored a double the last 2 games he's played against Manly. But interesting from that, he actually hasn't played Manly since 2022. So he's obviously been injured for this matchup every other year.
Every other year.
Yeah.
So the Paps, where is he? Up here, $1.83. Who else did you say? Saab?
Sabo, $1.94. And
like he's just running them in for fun these days.
Ali Katoa, $2.40.
Such a good
Another
bet,
one
bro.
that stats doesn't back up, but Willie Warbrick's up against Clayton Faulu, who's a short winger. He could be the kicking target. If Hughes is back too, I think he's in the reserves. So
he's named in the reserves.
Yeah.
They're messaging the page. I should hit him up. You playing, G?
He's obviously back against the wires for him to make that bet with you.
Yeah, always just super confident regardless.
Yeah.
Because the bet was instant. He was like, yeah, bro, that sounds good. He's like, we ain't losing. That's how it came across anyway.
This is probably your game of the round though, eh?
Yeah.
No turbo, a bit of a downside. But
yeah, that's a little bit gutting, but they playing this at the full penis?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Should be a good battle, man.
Yeah, Storm lost last week to Dragons. They're not invincible like we thought, so.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who looks invincible when they play at home. It's fucking Seagulls. Shit.
Yeah.
They're crazy at home. All right. That'll be a good game, all right? And finally, Canterbury Bulldogs take on the Newcastle Knights. Be an interesting game.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be watching it, eh?
Interesting game on a Sunday. That will be
PM.
at 8:15 p.m. Yeah, no, I'm not watching that live. I might watch it on Monday. Anything stand out to you on that game, bro?
Yeah, a couple of centre stats. So Bronson Sherry's 100% against the Knights, scored in his last 2 games.
Oh, yeah.
And Bradman Best is 6 from 7 against the Bulldogs, and he's scored in his last 2 games.
Boom, boom. Can you do that combo
paying good
again?
money. So yeah, Sherry and Best.
Sherry and Best do your little combo again, right?
Yeah.
For your multi.
Oh, you'll be getting good odds for them too. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Too easy.
Sweet.
Right.
Best bets.
Best bets. Now, what was mine again? Shit.
horse punts and NRL punts.
All right, we'll zoom back in. You go first.
Sweet. Horse punt sounds pretty boring, but I think Windrush is just a lock.
Yeah, you've been horny
$1.70.
over it for ages.
Yeah, exactly. I've been waiting for it to step up in distance, and here it is. The only thing that's going to trip it is the leader bias.
Yeah.
Which, if nephew wins, I'll be pissed, but hey, play that Quinella 660.
Yeah.
And then my value punts, Knight's Realm, just what Watermoo said.
Yep.
It looks like it's going to get a good run at good odds. So, yeah.
100%. Especially if Willie's saying. Watermoo's saying, sorry, get on. Yeah, it's a hard one. I'm going to go Willie Do It. Got my fave jockey on as my best horse punt. And for my value, I'm going to say got a few I liked throughout the Saturday afternoon, but I really like that Exactor or Quinella we said that you just mentioned as well. Nephew and
Windrush, yeah.
I think with a leader's bias, I still don't think he'll have enough to probably put Windrush away, which I think could set up for a mint Exactor or Quinella for sure, with the lack of pace in that race.
Cool. To the footy, greatest sport of all.
The greatest sport of all time. Charades, no, was it? Rugby league. What did you have for yours, bro?
Hurts to say it, but I actually think stats-wise, best bet's Latrell Mitchell, $2.05, 62 tries, 78 games at centre. That's just crazy. And he ain't passing against the Roosters.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, value punt. Mark Hughes, just that stat. Was it? Sorry, not Mark Hughes.
Was it Mark Hughes?
Mark Nichols.
Yeah.
That stat, 7 of the 8 games that Titans and Dolphins have played, a bench prop has scored, and a prop has scored in all those games. So, yeah, keep the trend going.
Bro, when you bring that up, Mark Nichols, he loves this scoring as well.
Does.
He's got great skills. My best, I need a couple now. I just need to actually nail it down to one. I'm going to stick with my boy, actually, which I've gone with the same punt that I've done it on the other podcast. I'll stick with Nick Cotter anytime for my best. I can just really see him hitting that sweet, sweet line and getting over the white line there. In value, I can say Joseph Tarpany first try. But the likelihood of that backing up again is slim.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a tin-ass move to get it the first time. Will I go it? Nah, I can't do that. Can't do it. I don't know. What was Latrell paying for 2 or more? Do you remember? Is it enough for a value bet, you reckon?
Oh, it will be, yeah.
All right, there it is.
First try was $10. Yeah, it'd probably be like $4 or $5.
Oh, yes, we did say first try. Actually, I like that better.
See?
They'll hit that edge early.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Latrell first try.
Here we go.
All right, there you go. Too easy. All right. Was that everything, man?
It was.
It was. Okay, we've been on here a while. So
I
hope
know,
everyone's still alive. Hope everyone's still alive, man.
If you're here still,
yeah,
you're here for the best bit.
You got to get all the way to the end to get the actual
now CNK's jumping on. Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Just paste it in, eh? Paste in the same interview. Thanks for jumping on or having me on or, whatever.
Yeah.
Appearing with me in the duo.
Stay tuned next week to see who we got.
Yes, we've got someone lined up.
Yep.
It's been a week for the old Kiwi Podcast Network with guests, hasn't it?
A couple of weeks. We won't Bailey Simonson, but
Fucking hell. That was the Eels media team. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. Once again, we've started a different page too for the Good Punts. I don't think that was live last time we spoke. So
it's not.
It's The Good Punts, right? The handle? Yeah. The Good Punts. You'll find us on Instagram. So go ahead and follow that if you haven't already. That's where we'll put our dedicated Good Punts posts up.
Yep.
And we collaborate with the Kiwi NRL podcast and that Kiwi Punter pages as well with those. But if you want dedicated Good Punts content and shit, you want to go there. So follow that.
Yep.
Don't forget to follow Kane on Betcher as well. That Kiwi Punter, right?
Yeah, we need to make a good punts picture.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
Oh,
More admin for Kane. All right, there you
yeah,
go.
nah. The missus ain't signed up yet, so you know.
Use her name, shit. All good. But no, go well this weekend, bro, and to everyone out there, good
Up the
luck
Chiefs.
punting. Down the Roosters. Up South Sydney. Glory, glory, baby.
If you close with that song, we'll be pissed.
Oh, that was great. We done that to Sam that time, eh? Right, that lost. That'll be a great game. But yes, go well on the punt. Don't forget, bet responsibly. Do you really know how much it's costing you? And all that sort of vibe. But yes, go well. We've been the Good Punts, and we'll see you next week. Peace.